Hey, how are you doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well. Shoot, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and um, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a reading. Now, I have received some messages, but again, I'm not necessarily sure what I saw, so I'm gonna just leave that alone for now. And kind of just I don't know, do like some kind of I don't know, just do something. Let's just see, maybe we can just focus on good energy, good vibes. um I know I need that right now, so let's just see what the cards have to say. And if anything I saw comes out, maybe we can talk about it. I'm not sure what to say right now, so let's see what's going on. All right, resilience, rise above tribulations. So it looks like, this is really cool. This is like some kind of moon, and there's a deer. There's a flying deer. It's like half deer, half owl. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that. There's just a lot going on here. This camera's a little darker than my other camera, but okay. So this is called resilience, and then we have potential here. Think big for your future. So you're rising above tribulations and you're thinking big for your future. That sounds good to me. Resilience. Let's see, resilience. So this card encourages you to endure and withstand stress and recover quickly from life changes, misdeeds, or bad ordeal. This is also about facing life's adversities with courage and patience in such a way that you will come through it unscattered, better and stronger for the experience. It also means the recovery from an illness or being rejected by a loved one. Huh. It takes compassion, determination, and strength that will not be defeated. The resilience of the human spirit and the vitality of love inhibits us to rise above our tribulations and fly again. Accept your reality in a positive light and make good of it. The mantra is I have the strength to quickly rise above my problems. Amen. Oh, look, and potential is right here. Think big for your future. Your creative and mental powers carry great potential. Your plans to expand your horizons are underway, and everything is progressing steadily. Think and plan outside your limitations and remain open minded, as there are more possibilities and opportunities than you can see at this point. This can be study or a business venture or travel. Be ready to take on the challenge with the think big attitude. Empower yourself with more development and more exploration. The mantra is my visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. I'm digging it. That's good. That's good stuff. All right. What does the tarot have to say? Yeah, resilience, potential. Okay. Yeah, the Father of Cups comes out. This is someone who's really this is, someone, the Father of Cups. All right, so the Father of Cups here, this is the King of Cups. This is someone who's really in control of their emotions, their responses, really, they kind of just let life, you know, they show resilience. They bounce back very well when it comes to, you know, they just have a strong presence within themselves. They are able to, this is somebody who would be really wise to talk to, um, just someone who's really loving and, just, the King of Cups is a really, really, it's a very loving person, very loving, very understanding, very compassionate, very, very wise. Yeah, and then you have the Ten of Cups here. It's just like all this stuff is kind of just coming to you. You know, Ten of Cups is just, it's everything that you could possibly want. It's a good family. It's, stability. It's just a really nice flow, friends, loved ones. Just, it's about family. It's about, just everything. The Ten of Cups is like, it's like the wish fulfillment. It's like it's like you have everything that you want, love. There's a lot here. Just one card. Let's keep it simple tonight. Okay. So the Three of Wands is usually you know, this deck is different. I don't have the book with me, but the Three of Wands is usually someone who's looking out on the horizon, at the ships coming in, but here this is more of a feminine sign, um, you know, and it looks like something maybe, this, you know, some kind of burden is over. You may be getting, I don't know, it might be a financial burden is over. You might be, in that feminine energy flow where you're finally getting the, what you need, you're getting what you need, which is so good, so good. Yeah, some kind of flow. I see a feminine, it's mostly feminine. Yeah, the world, completion, finishing a cycle. Maybe things are new, changing something up, maybe doing something differently, deciding to, do things differently. The Six of Swords, because you're deciding to go maybe in a different direction, or, maybe just moving through the choppy waters, like whatever's going on, whether it was misunderstandings or, uncertainty, or, just, kind of stepping out on faith. You're just seeing this, like you're going through this and you're coming to the other side where things are going to finally smooth out somehow, like, you know, um, with this cycle coming to an end, you're able to see, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're able to, step into something differently, because where you were just wasn't necessarily good for you. So as you are, going through this, I want to say the end of a cycle, like whatever the end is, um, you are, putting yourself in a position to fly from your, it's like right now you're in a cocoon, and, once you are out of your cocoon, you're able to wander freely, like the freedom that comes with, being able to help people and all that stuff. You might be resting a little bit more, doing things in a more, maybe taking care of yourself a little bit more, eating well, maybe exercising a little bit more, taking a little time out, maybe reading a book, doing things a little bit more relaxing, because there may be something that you need to heal from, whether that's just getting a little bit more rest, or making sure that you're healthy and you are able to go into this new cycle with, all rested up. So, any more cards from this deck? What's the outcome here? Yeah. There is possible judgment on something, whatever is coming to an end. There could be judgment on this. Um, I was when I was thinking about doing things differently, I saw a sign that I didn't really know. I'm looking for, like, signs, and what I saw was, just made me just be like, okay, just stay still, um, just one step at a time, taking the next step, don't jump into anything, don't do anything rash, just, ask for guidance, pray for guidance, and stuff like that. So, and that's pretty much, it's like you are seeing the light, like, what is it? Seeing the, seeing through things, but you're not jumping to conclusions. You're just seeing it for what it is. Huge acceptance, accepting things. We talked about the serenity prayer today. And, I think that, just the word God is a beautiful prayer. But if you are not feeling peaceful, and you are not able to see through the end, like, you're asking yourself, well, why is this happening, and blah 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 blah. You know, the serenity prayer, accepting things, and just knowing that something so much better is coming, because God is the ultimate employer. He's the one, you're the one that's who you're really working for. And you haven't been listening to what he's been telling you. You've been listening to the person that you're working for, and you're not listening to God. When God says, hey, you need to rest, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, and you're not resting as much as you probably should be. But I mean, it is really taking some time out for yourself to go through these changes that you need to go through. And that's what's really coming down, is that you are going through a transition. You're going through a metaphor. You are transforming into, we got this cocoon here. You are transforming into this beautiful butterfly. And that is what is happening. You're getting feedback here and there, but the ultimate judgment call will come, and you will know exactly what to do. So, even though you may not be able to see, because both these cards came out, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So, I think the burden is the judge that it came out. There was a judgment call with this burden, whatever may be going on. Somebody trying to make things toxic, or there's huge judgment on this, and trying to invite, what is it? Something that's not meant to be, is there might be judgment on that. So if this has helped anybody, I am so grateful. And until the next time that we see each other, we'll talk then. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you.